Stop making posthumous albums. God damn. I get that it's cool and edgy for music fans to put the label in their scopes and just start teeing off. The label is always the faceless corporation that people like to blame. Sometimes those people need to shut the fuck up, but this is not one of those times. Look, it's been over a year since X tragically passed away. This is the type of corporate predatory behavior that I loathe. This was X's final album. The people that I feel most bad for are his fans, because if this is the last project, you want to go out with a bang, and that's not a pun. You want it to be an amazing project. This shit felt so scripted and so forced. It felt like a caricature of what people call X's fans on Twitter, right? School Shooter. That's one of his songs, called School Shooter. And look, I get that that was X's record. That's what he wanted to call it. In an interview, X's manager, Sounds Music Group CEO Solomon Soban, recently revealed that the late rapper was working on the project before his untimely demise. A lot of records like School Shooter featuring Lil Wayne, X had saved for this point in his career when he was more established, so they would be better received. Yeah, this shit was not well received, and that is not a dig at X, alright? This album is bad, but that's not his fault. The man is not here to carefully wove together these concepts. No, what the label did was they took someone else's rough concepts and they said, we got it, we can do this. No, you fucking can't. To fill out those songs, what they did was they gathered a who's who, this is what they say, a who's who of the music industry came to help us. So much bullshit in this. First of all, they're admitting right here, these were almost complete ideas. So not even complete ideas. It's one thing to have an idea, it's the next thing to execute on that idea. You are not in this man's head, you're not in his brain, you're not in the studio with him. All you are is a sort of a corporate machine that is meant to extract dollars out of what this man produces for you. But this man is dead. He has passed, right? If you think that this is an insult to X, you can't contextualize things. I'm not talking to you. You've lost the plot. That's fine. Now, unfortunately, we know why this is such a predatory and disgusting move. Before he died, X signed a record deal worth $10 million, according to the New York Times, and this was a contract that he made with Empire. I wasn't a huge fan of 17, but the album was complete, and I could tell this is him. He's the one driving the boat here. This album felt like, you remember that, what was that Drake song on Scorpion where he got Michael Jackson? He like sniped a verse from Michael Jackson and put it on this song, and to be honest, it wasn't bad, but you could tell it's like, I don't want to hear this type of Mike. If I'm gonna go back and hear Mike Jackson, I'm gonna go to his classics. I mean, I don't want to point out the obvious, but what the f do labels do nowadays anyways? They don't break artists. They can find someone who's buzzing and they can go, well, let's just give them money. They don't develop artists anymore. There's no A&Rs. You go to a label headquarters right now, that floor is gone. They X that floor out. Why? To save money. Back to X's album. This is called Bad Vibes Forever. And I don't want to make some shitty joke here, but I think that's what every X fan got as soon as they finished hearing it. 25 tracks. Bro, 25! They emptied the whole clip. They said, fuck it. This is the big cash grab. Do a Kanye West. Put 7 out. See how people like it. See if you messed up royally, which you did. But now they can't come back. They can't come out with more music to cleanse their palate because they emptied the whole goddamn clip. If you care about a legacy, if you care about art, if you care about delivering your message in the proper way through the proper channels, why would you? Why? You wouldn't. That's the answer. The only reason you would do this is to cash in on a moment. And this is the moment that they created. It's his last album. X fans, how do you like it? Honestly, look, I know it's getting corny of people just attacking labels because it's like easy to do. They're faceless. They're these big multinational corporations and all that. But in all honesty, bro, what purpose do they serve? What do they do that's good? There are some really good features on here. The Rick Ross feature was dope. You got Lil Wayne. Joey Badass was dope. Tory Lanez. But that song, I'm sorry, X, the Jamaican accent, bro, not good. These are things that I guarantee you X would have fleshed out more, he would have practiced more. These are stems. These are things that he laid out in the studio as a reference for himself to go back in there and build on it. Unfortunately, he can't do that. It felt like they said, how could we sell the trend of depression to people today? Alright, let me know what's up in the comments below. What do you think about this? Am I tripping? I really don't think so, but hey, if you do think so, fair enough. Let me know. And make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Peace, peace.